We are live, sir. Present.
Excellent day to you all from everywhere you listen to me from. This is the global clusters, and it's our revolutionary. Uh, it's our revolutionary meeting. The Sabificate Revolution of the global clusters. We're saying instead of NSAS, instead of NBAD governance, let us sabificate the world together. Let every one of us advocate for skill. Skill is the new, is another hoi block as we speak right now. But before we move on, I want to appreciate everyone that is on the call today and everyone that is online. And I want to say, let's have our certificate promo, then we'll take it off from there. Let's cluster in tennis take us there.
Welcome to the Sabificate Revolution, where knowledge meets action. This revolution is about discovering your potential, honing your skills, and transforming your passions into prosperity. At Global Clusters, I believe that every talent has the power to shape lives and uplift communities. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a professional, or a creative mind, the Sabificate Revolution empowers you to leverage your expertise for personal success and global impact. Together, we create opportunities, foster growth, and celebrate the spirit of collaboration. Join the movement. Let your knowledge be your legacy. Unleash your potential and thrive with the Sabificate Revolution. Visit theglobalclusters.org to join a global network of innovators, entrepreneurs, and changemakers. Stay connected for the latest events, revolutions, and opportunities. Remember, every meeting is a step toward your success and the world's transformation. Let's sabificate the future together.
Let's sabificate the future together. It's the Global Cluster Certificate Revolution. Great shout out to the whole OON, the person of Dr. Alex Olakunle and the OO2 clustering Coyote OG. For all you do to contribute positively to humanity, we want to appreciate you for everything. It's the Global Cluster Certificate Revolution. It's another beautiful Friday, and today I'm super excited because, like I said, we are at it every day, and every day we talk to people about this great revolution, and it resonates with every forward thinker. Every forward thinker have the same mindset, and they said yes to the global clusters all the time. You understand? Everybody know they said, "Oh, wow, you do this every day?" Yeah. And that is how we can actually get the result we wanted. We want everyone to come together and let us discuss all of the things we're doing here. We want to talk about the mind surgery. We want to talk about the humanity revolution. We want to talk about the genuine love revolution, accurate connection, certificate, accurate knowledge and information, and the people-to-people revolution, and the other great concept that we're coming up with in the global clusters. So, for today is Sabificate Revolution, and we want to bring to the subconsciousness of everyone listening to us that the certificate, the stability, your stability and your sabification is the new oil. Is the new oil. Is something that you must pay serious attention to. And today we're going to discuss something very spectacular in this certificate revolution. And what we're going to uh, discuss, you know, I hope that a lot of you listen to this more, is the place of attention in the Sabificate Revolution. The place of attention. You know, what are we paying attention to nowadays? You understand? You know, a lot of things are just out there, and there's a lot of disparities, you know. And in nation building, we must, these nitty gritties, what actually, it's not that the Americans, they are superpower like that. You understand? It's the ability to coordinate themselves and to pay attention to the right thing. You understand? You know, it's not that the Turkish are very superpower. It's ability to coordinate themselves and pay attention to the right thing. You understand? All of the developed nations, the United Kingdom, the Canadians, the Europeans, it's not that the Asians that are, you know, doing well right now, it's not that they are very superpower, but, you know, they learn, pay attention to the right thing, paying attention to the right thing, or paying attention to the current happenings, and, you know, involving with what is currently happening around you, will go a long way to actually bring about the kind of nation we all dream of. When we go abroad, we like the serenities, we like the environment, we like the fact that, you know, oh, I was discussing with my friend, said, oh, in Texas, there is 10 lane here, 10 lane there. All of these things were because of attention. What are you paying attention to? Ask yourself the sincere questions. I'm a Nigerian, I'm an African. My nation is regarded as the third world nation, and my continent is regarded as third world continent. Okay, what is that to me as an individual and as a people, as a global cluster, as a clusterian? What is that to you? Even you that you're watching me for the first time, maybe because you're coming about this video for the first time, what is that to you? You understand? We talk about, you know, we're hungry. How does that play out for you? You understand? We need to start paying attention to the right thing. We have, yes, we have the problem or the challenges. Then we have the solution. Yes, we have the solution. And we just need to pay more attention to the solution. Attention is very powerful. Do you know, if you have, if you have something that can bring progress to your life, and you have something that can actually disrupt your mind, if you pay too much attention to something that can disrupt your mind than the one that can bring progress to you, I'm telling you, that which that can disrupt your mind can actually kill you. Yep, ever can kill. You understand? So a lot of times life consists majorly, people say, of the two sides of the coin. What are you paying attention to? You know, anything you pay attention to grows. We are in a world that a lot of people have started paying attention to the wrong thing. You understand? If we're here today and we're catching crows, I can tell you we'll be more than this. A lot of people like Owambe. Even watch it. The day we did, we've been doing a lot of meetings like this. When we did anniversary, which is celebration, which is we play music, and we will not only play music, we call for panelists and we discuss something that really makes sense. You will discover that that day alone, the number of people that watch us on that day alone was more than 200. You understand? But when you come for intellectual deliberation in the place of cooking you to become a better person, to be able to, like, become a nation builder, a lot of people don't really pay attention to it. What are you paying attention to? You are what you are now because of the things you've been paying attention to largely. Accumulation. Because anything you pay attention to release a result into your life. If it's the good thing you've been paying attention to, it will give you some sort of result. If it's a bad thing that you've been paying attention to, it will give you some sort of result. This is Sabificate Revolution. It's very important that everybody, once you have gained consciousness and you have sabi yourself, start monitoring what you're paying attention to. It's very, very important. It's a no-brainer. It's the thing. Attention is another oil block in this new normal. And you see, one thing about the global clusters is that we look at the trendings and we look at silent, stuff, silent, phrase, silent word that most people don't even, count as anything. And they are the things that actually, they're not a joke. It's attention. If you are a young man and every time what you pay attention to is problem, issues, challenges, that is the food of any form of situation or any form of happiness in our lives. If you have something that will bring progress to your life and you have something that is always like, go and watch it. That is why most of the time I don't like actually fighting anybody for anything, because that time you use to fight is a wasted of time, a lot of time. You're fighting concerning something, and because you're fighting concerning that thing, you're not, most of the progress that you're supposed to pay attention to, you won't be able to pay attention to those progress. And at the long run, you're looking like, because let's say, for instance, someone borrowed money from you and you needed to collect your money back. And you say, oh, something currently happened. Somebody was telling me, the person, maybe the person paid the money reversed back, and the other person did not take cognizance of that situation. And, it was when he was trying to reconcile accounts that he discovered that, oh, he's losing some money. So he now audited and investigated that, oh, it was this one that was paid to me about 6 or 7 months ago that did not align. And it's not a small money, about 10 million. And the person was like, come, this money, yes, this is the receipt, but this money did not appear in my account. You understand? And let us resolve. That is why the global cluster is a big family. If there is anything, I've been resolving a lot of silent issues. Some people will just tell me, oh, look at what happened, global president, this one. I'll say, okay, don't worry, this is how we should go about it. This, what this, this. You understand? Try and, make sure that we resolve things among ourselves. And that is what it should be. Not that every time it's like we're all waiting to pay attention to the wrong thing. If it's not wrong, we are not ready to pay attention. Just like some people will see this channel and they'll see that, what is it talking about? It's talking about attention. Who attention help? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And that's what they will say. Who attention help? You don't know. Most of the great people you see today, most of the people you see that you envy today, is because they've been paying attention to the right thing. Osimhen is a great man. Now, what has Osimhen been paying attention to? He's been paying attention to the practice, that practice of football that he was paying attention to when he was nobody, make him who he is today. What are you currently paying attention to? We are talking about Sabificate Revolution, and we say sabi something. Did you really pay attention to yourself? Before you can sabi yourself, you must pay quality and accurate attention to yourself. Yeah. Before you can sabi your environment, you must pay quality and accurate attention to your environment. Before you can sabi your country, you must pay quality and accurate attention to your nation. This is where it's happening. This is the mining hub. We are moving. We're doing a great thing. You see, I'm somebody that I'm a self-motivator, and I've seen how life works. When an egg, when a bird lay an egg and is trying to warm it up to be able to like produce a bird, you understand? It's like, it looks like an ordinary egg that does not have life. You know, day in, day out, it does not show until the day it hatches. And that is when you know that something is actually happening to every life that pay attention, that submit to the quality and accurate learning of the global clusters. This daily academy that we do, that we said, it's not like we are not doing Genesis 101 or anything. It's not this thing. It's nation building 101, nation building 102, So all of this is what we're saying. Let every large organization adopt it. You understand? Today we're talking about the place of attention in Sabification Revolution. And people don't know that that silent word attention is very, very important. What are you paying attention to? It's a movement, and we're considering attention today. I hope you that you're listening online, you're thinking about yourself. Oh, so my life is horrible like this because of what I've been paying attention to. Yes, you got the answer. That is why your life is like that. Oh, my life is beautiful and handsome like this because of what I've been paying attention to. Yes, you got the answer. Your life is beautiful because of what you've been paying attention to. So I'm getting I'm connected with the right people, or the right people are trying to connect with me because of what I've been paying attention to. Yes. Yes, so because the way it works is that everything you pay attention to, listen to this, everything you pay attention to release something into your life. Yeah. Everything you pay attention to release something into your life. If you think of what is not working too much, it will give you a seed, and it might make something not work in your life. And that is why, you see, we tell people, please be careful of what you watch, what you smell, the environment you stay in, what is going on, everything you're doing, be careful of it. And the reason why we're talking about being careful is not other thing. It is because anytime you pay attention to such things, it has a way of molding your life. Attention is very, very important. Great honorable clusterians and non-clusterians across the globe. The movement we have here is not just a spectator call. is strictly nation building. And we are saying, instead of end SARS, instead of end bad government, instead of joining some sort of people to pull our beautiful Federal Republic of Nigeria down, let us come together and pay attention to ourselves. Let's pay attention to our progress. Let's discuss our progress. Let's discuss our forward movement. Let's discuss things that will change our community positively. Let's ignite changes, positive changes in our community. That is the call of the global cluster. Let's not, involve ourselves. You see, this government is not doing this. I was earlier this year, about 3-4 months ago, I was in Abuja here, the National Security Summit. I was invited. All the security chiefs were there, and I was one of the discussants in that event. The keynote speakers. I was supposed to come out and discuss what the keynote speakers mentioned about security. When I got there, a lot of people, they thought I was going to be like pampering them and all of that. And I told them that everything that is happening to us, it's all our fault. They were like, who is this? I said, yes, we are the investment. What are we paying attention to? As a top officer, as a top head of any government parastatal staff, what are you paying attention to? Be it private, be it public. What are you paying attention to? So every one of us got to be intentional to pay attention to the right thing that will bring about our development. Our development is so paramount and is so important that every one of us needs to contribute our own quarters. We need to add our own into this nation. This nation cannot be developed by one person. Okay, don't say we are looking for one major leader to transform everything. No, you are a born leader. The genuine love revolution makes us to understand with the biology that when the sperm was released, we were born to lead. We were born to lead. We became forced from the womb. So it's not this thing. So let us all know that we all have responsibility. We are all leader in our corner. After all, you are the leader of your life. Yeah, you are the leader of your life. You determine what you do with your body. You determine what kind of food you eat. Nobody's forcing food through your throat. Yep. You determine whether you exercise or not. You walk. You determine to take up this. My PA here, from the one from the United States, I have the one from Nigeria, that is Odushagun. Now, my PA Cluster T decided to say, this is what I want to spend my time on. So the place of attention is not something that anybody can push away. In understanding the environment, in studying what happened, immediately she logged into the global cluster. She said, oh, I have flair for this, I have flair for this. And I want to commend her, publicly, because she's one great instrument, not just to the global clusters, not just to Nigeria, not just to Africa, but to the entire world. So as to all the other clusterians that have been consistent in this great movement. Immediately, this set of people, you can see Odushagun has always been standing in gap. Anytime, maybe I'm in a meeting or something, He's so spontaneous. He would lead the movement and we say, this is this movement. This is what we should look into. This is what we should look into. This is what we should look into. And this is the movement that we are not bringing cutlass. We are not bringing plan. We are not saying this. It's a movement to bring our subconsciousness. They are all like mind surgery. It's like a surgery to us. I know this place of attention now, people will start now checking themselves. Hope this thing is not happening to me because of the way I've been paying attention to this thing. Maybe because of what? Yes, the realm of your imagination is very neutral. I'm asking you. Yes, because anything you feed it in with determines what you see. That is why one of the books said, as man thinketh in their heart, so they are. So he is. So anybody, be careful of what you pay attention to. You know, sometimes some wrong thoughts will want to come to you concerning your life. You can negate it. No, it's not me. You don't know what he's doing in your life. Somebody will say, oh, I had a very bad dream about you. No, bad dream is not for me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Of all people, why would bad dream be for me? All of these things are very powerful because you are actually the real God of your life. This one is another topic for another day because a lot of people are looking for, who is that supreme, this, that. That is for another day. But to pay, the right attention to the right thing, even when a wrong situation comes, the kind of attention that you pay to that situation can transform that wrong situation to be the right situation. Yeah. You can, I do tell people, when you engage people in a conversation, it can go in different ways based on the way you were. People take a lot of things away when they meet you. The way you treat them, what you say to them, how you embrace them, how you care for them. All of these things are actually the attention you give to people, and the attention you give to people send them a signal. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Send them a signal. The way you stay around them, send them a signal. What signal are you sending? What kind of attention are you sending? This is something that we cannot push it away. We're going to be producing a book of all of our reviews, and I don't know when we're going to publish it. Maybe, if possible, towards the first International Business Summit coming up in Turkey from November 10th to the 17th, maybe, or it could be maybe one of our international events, or maybe next year at our second anniversary. We're putting every of our review together, and we want people to learn. You understand? This is the global clusters, and it's a place to mine and produce quality and accurate professionals, quality and accurate technocrats, and quality and accurate entrepreneurs. You can always subscribe to this channel, and when you do that, you will always get a notification button. Turn it on, so that put it on all, so that anytime we produce a video, because we produce content every day, and we are currently using this avenue to send message to all organizations, both profit-making and non-profit making, that adopt the global clusters nation building. Join the movement. Tell your staff to join the movement, and let them build themselves to be a nation builder. Everybody must pay attention to Nigeria for Nigeria to be developed. This is my final word for today. If we all want a developed Federal Republic of Nigeria, If Africans all want a United States of Africa, we must pay attention, the right and quality attention to our dear nation, to our dear continent, for it to give us the right result we all seek. Having said that, I want to get submission from people. What's your take? If you're watching online, can you? Oh, Master Genie, I've missed you a lot. I've been trying to reach you. Oh, 002 Sabificate Revolution. Please unmute yourself and please, let's have you. What's your take on today's and how have you been? Clusterian Olukayode, Oyedotun.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Good
Good evening.
evening, the whole group of our clusterans. I greet everybody. I greet you, our global president, sir,
Yeah, how are
Ambassador
you?
Dr. Adekunle Badmos,
I
and I
missed
greet
you.
our
Where have
first
you
lady.
been?
Yeah, it's a lot, sir. Not something where I can hear. I'm just
Okay,
but
okay.
let's
We're going to come.
I thank
After,
God I'm able to come up. I try my best to be on as early as possible, but it's just so much going on my end now, and it's got nothing to do with the global cluster. But I always wanna make sure I keep my what you've given me because this is precious to me. So thank you everyone that is on the
mm,
call today. Yes, in the certificate revolution of the global cluster of today, what I've taken that yes, we have to be intentional, we have to pay attention, and yes, in every aspect of our life, whether in business, whether in family life, we need to pay attention. Yoruba will say Tojuba Farabale. Omar Rimo. So if we pay good attention, we will see the solution to most of the problem around us because the solution starts with us, like the global president has said. Yes, our time is fast spent today, and on Certificate Revolution, we share a lot of information how to use the technology of nowadays to enhance our productivity. So I will be dropping some things in the group chat along the line for people to practicalize on so that they can improve their productivity. And it does not matter where you are at this moment in time, whether you are into retirement, you're still into business, or you are a parent. We want everybody to sabi something. We want everybody to share what they sabi. What do you know how to do? This is what is going viral now. The cloud is our market. Wọ́n ní ojú ọ̀run tẹ́yẹ fò láì farakanra. So the cloud is our vault at the moment, is our marketplace. So what do you know how to do? What would you learn how to do? Have you incorporate AI in what you're doing? Have you reduced your thinking, your manual workshop? Have you reduced it using the artificial intelligence? Have you done a lot of research how AI can help you be more productive? Yes. And as anybody start learning how to sell digital products like the global clusters. So share this to your family, share this to your friend. The global cluster is not just a monetization platform, it's not just a social media platform, it is a nation building platform, first of its kind, and I'm proud to be part of it. And yes, this is what we need. This is the revolution we need. We just have to make sure we are intentional and we pay attention. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak today. I will be always grateful, sir. Thank you very much. That is my take for now. Thank you, sir.
amazing, amazing. I'm happy, so glad to hear from you, the 002 Sabificate Revolution of the Global Cluster. And thanks for all you do to contribute positively to humanity. And thanks for seeing this as a very big goal. I'm telling you, it's becoming a reality. Today, when I was at the headquarters of the NYSC, you know, it's a very big organization, man. And I was in my timer and we were talking about it, and it's really, really a big thing. So, and they really listened to us, the directors and all of that, and they said, this is massive. So, and thanks to all that you've been doing, because we make reference to all the work and told them to go to the YouTube to actually check for more. So thank you very much. And I'm going to be talking about something later on, but let me get another submission. Let's have the review cluster of the global cluster. What's your take on today's certificate revolution?
Thank you so very much, sir. The global president really appreciates all you do, and I greet my big brother. It's been a while, sir, Master Jenny. Welcome, good to have you again, sir. And Madam T, I greet you, and my brother and friend, Mr. Fares, Mr. Tennyson, uh, all the clusterians and non-clusterians, the 001 certificates, Dr. Alex, we greet you. Thanks to everyone watching us on YouTube and of course on Facebook, another channel of the global clusters. Yes, paying attention is very, very important. You know, you stated a lot, sir. You know, paying attention to myself. Most of the time, it is of no noise that most people they don't know themselves. They get easily
Mm,
distracted. They get easily distracted, very, very distracted by the thrills on the social media and what's happening around them. You know, when you know yourself, when you sabi yourself, you will know what you carry. You won't compare yourself with someone else. Yeah, someone might be doing good based on what they carry and their potential. Have you been able to discover your own self? If your own potential is to cook, pay attention to cooking and be a star in it. You understand? So there are little, little things. And you know, sir, it's difficult to pay attention to ourselves because most of the things that make us unique, they are simple things. They are not things you have to go far, far, far. Because when we are all created, we have that inside of us to make us great. So just to identify it, you see, most people look at, yeah, sir, it's good that you mentioned Osimhen. Look at how Osimhen is just playing the football and it's just so easy and it's just a start. And this football is war for someone else, big war. Look at Whiskey, look at Davido. They are singing. Some people cannot sing. Like, in fact, no matter how sweet their voices, they can't. You understand? We have great people that are doing
mm,
wonderful things. Oh, discover yourself. That's why we have the global clusters. I used to tell people, some people used to think the global cluster is when we hear that global, they think it's for the LI too. I can't join them. It's for everybody. The reason we
Ben.
look different is because our like yes, we can be we are and that's why we don't because every cluster is so filled with skills. Either is doing something or is learning something or is being engaged in doing something. We do that, get ourselves distracted. Yeah, we have our own social media platform with the global clusters you have there is pure, you know, is value added, it's inspiring, it's uplifting. You cannot get to the social media platform of the global clusters and see things that will get you distracted or things that will demean you. No, it's something that will spark a life inside of you. The global cluster is just is a community like we have in our world, but this virtual community is where you meet with the right people that will help you even if you don't know, to discover that which you have inside, to pay attention to yourself more, sabi yourself, and it will be easy for you to do other things because if you don't know yourself, there's a saying that man know who you are. If you know who you are, you know what is best
Mm,
for you and what is good for you, and you can do best for yourself. The ambassadors are the global presidents. We really appreciate all you have done. I, as a person, I will be forever, forever indebted to what you dreamt of and give to the world um, to for free because if you are even talking about the subscription of the platform, have getting my money back with lots of value. So it's just about individual getting to know what
is
is
he only
right.
getting your money back with
And
even interest?
so much.
So many interest.
Thank you, sir. Really good.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, yeah. It's not about money. And
Yeah.
this is what we tell people. Go ahead, please. Let me not take it up from you. Go ahead.
No, I'm
Go ahead
good.
and round up.
I'm good, sir. I'm good.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah,
So
thank you, sir.
thank you very much, Prosperian Sheyi Odushagun, my great PA, for what you do here in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And you see, this is what we're telling people. He came when we launched the global clusters. I have opportunity to meet with him during one of our initiatives, Teach and Win, and is a testament to what we're talking about. Even him, I think you need to um um my PA in the President T will interview you specially. You understand? She's going to interview you specially. We're going to, you guys are going to see physically. I'm going to make that happen. So when she's around, I will let you know, and we're going to talk about it now. So she's going to interview you specially, and the reason for this is she wants to capture the journey of your own life. I Anytime I see him, I'm so very happy, and it gives me the energy to propel that if a life like this can turn like this, I know many lives because I've insisted in him to always support people, whether he's making anything from it or not. He asked me, Ambassador, what do you want me to give you? And I said, what you will be giving me in return is not money, it's not anything, but just make sure that what you have gotten here, you're replicating in people's life. And he has been doing that. Most of his friends, Akbegon, this one, Abosenko, he brought them into the global clusters. And the kind of people he's bringing into the global cluster, they are kind of people that are adding a lot of value into the global cluster. So you need to do another work. The teenager that you brought in, let him be consistent. Make sure you're doing your best and make sure it's consistent. Pay attention to him. You know, a life of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a life. You don't know whether you're paying attention to the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And that is why you should pay attention. Paying attention to our nation and the development of our nation is very, very important. Let's have the Diction Guru. What's your take on today's Sabificate Revolution? Diction Guru, please. Why would prepare my PA to take it next? Diction Guru. Correct. Okay, if Farex is not available, all right, let's have
I'm
question
here.
T.
Okay.
Well, go ahead. Give your
All
submission,
right,
please.
boss. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And let me quickly appreciate our global first lady, Chief Motrana Badmos. And I'm saluting noble clusterians right here. Thank you. The place of attention in Sabificate Revolution. What are you paying attention to? Whatever you give attention to will eventually release something into your life, good or bad. And my guy, wait till you sabi. Sure, you fit talk like Chris Talker, a very fast and crazy talker. Abi you be like Ambassador Aziz, wey go dey tell you say just dey do people well, even if they dey treat you bad, dey do them well. You see, whatever you give your attention to will surely release something into your life, but the secret lies in paying attention to the uncommon details most people overlook. Many chase only what promises quick results, avoiding patience, process, and discipline. Yet some of the most valuable outcomes are born in the hidden stages. You know, Ambassador was talking about the ambassador was talking about an egg, and I was just listening. An egg, though full of life, does not hatch in a day. It takes about 21 days, you know, under the right conditions. Under the right conditions. Each day is not wasted. You know, we've had experiences, we've heard people say to us, why do you have these revolutions every now and then? Every day, you're always meeting, you're always, you know, and we're always telling them, or we always tell them that, yes, it's a process. We're building capacity, you know. So everything we do, we're in a season of formation. This is a season of formation. We are growing, and we are ready. So in the same way, paying attention to the small, quiet details and respecting due process may seem slow, but it prepares you for a result that will last. And some people just think or just feel, I don't know how to do anything. I disagree with that expression, that you don't know how to do anything. Don't lie to yourself. Like somebody will always say that there's no single man on earth that God made or created empty. You have to have something. There has to be something you know how to do. God is a good God. You know, God is full of love, and He brought you to this world. He endowed you, of course. I mean, He has given you something very unique. Some people know how to what's this figure of speech again? Is it onomatopoeia or something? Making sounds of maybe a train, an animal or something. Some people, that's all they do. They just make sounds, or they mimic. They can mimic. They are good at mimicking. You understand? So there has to be something. Maybe you just have to relax. You have to take your time to get yours, or not get as in you're going to be collecting it now. You already have it. You have to take your time. I mean, you have to sit down and look inwards. Those things I find, I mean, I do with ease. Things I do with ease without struggling. You understand? So you get something where you sabi do. Know how you go get something where you sabi do. Mr. Odushagun was talking about, he was mentioning some things. You have to know how to do this. Okay, do you know how to? Master Ginny mentioned, have you started incorporating AI into your daily activities and stuff like that? So you must know how to do something. In fact, you have something you can do now, but you're thinking, what's this thing? I beg, this one no go jawo jare, this one no go carry me reach anywhere. You never can tell. The world is waiting. They are waiting on you. They want you to just showcase your talent. That's what Sabificate Revolution is about. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, everyone. God bless.
All right, Madam T, please, are you there?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Good
Amazing,
evening,
amazing,
everybody.
amazing.
Unfortunately, I cannot come on camera today. I'm on the road, but I was here from the beginning, luckily, and I'm still here. Before I start, I do want to say thank you so much, Your Excellency. It's always, always, always a pleasure to sit at your feet and learn. And I want to acknowledge Mr. Odushagun, Mr. Jaja, and our phonetician, Mr. Ferez, for indulging me the past couple of days. I know I have harassed you, I have tortured you. Thank you for allowing me to do all of that. We're all growing together. Like I keep saying here, we grow. And I especially want to thank Mr. Jaja. We had a slight difference of opinion. We were able to resolve it. And I thank you for taking on correction, because I feel like a mind that feels that it cannot take correction is a mind that cannot be stretched and is a mind that cannot grow. So thank you so much for allowing me to impart my little knowledge. For today, I actually just wanted to touch on something that Mr. Odushagun said earlier about knowing yourself. And I wanted to say that, also included in that is knowing your own boundaries, knowing your own limits, and being accepting of that. Not to say that, oh, I can't do that, but to know that I may not be able to do this, but I know somebody that can do it. Like they've talked about using AI. I'm not a tech person, but I know people that are. So when you see me putting stuff out and it looks perfectly well put together, the tech is sound, the graphics are sound, everything, the edits, I didn't do it. I know how to talk. That's my specialty. And I don't know how to sit still, as Mr. Odushagan so correctly pointed out during our conversation. So putting my talents together with those of the people that I know, like the ambassador says, you add other people's knowledge to yours. That's how we succeed. That's how we grow. And that's how we contribute to society. No man is an island. If I take my knowledge and add it to Mr. Odoshagun's, add it to Mr. Ferez's, add it to Mr. Judge's, we will produce something amazing, which is what we are already doing here right now with the global clusters. And I hope that if nothing else resonates with you, you'll learn that you have it within you to be successful, and you just have to trust yourself. But even in the midst of that, be careful who you surround yourself with. Make sure these are people that are growing with you, that you're all going in the same direction, and that you have a common goal. You don't want to have people around you that are secretly actually envious of you and looking for ways to bring you down. So just, borrow yourself brain, as we say, when you're choosing people, because the family you have is the family you are born into, but your
Mm.
friends are the family that you choose. So choose very, very wisely. And on that note, thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity to speak. And good evening, everybody.
Amazing, 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 amazing. Let's have Ayatola. What's your take on today's Sabificate Revolution? Thank you, my PA. Ayatola, are you there? Is Ayatola there?
I'm there, sir. Good evening, sir. Can you hear me? It's network.
We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. My take home for today is that I should not think that I do not have any potential in me. That I should not think that I do not have any potential in me. That I should not think that I cannot do anything, or I should not think that there is nothing that can come out from me. But I should think that yes, I can do something tangible. I can influence others through the way that through the thing that God deposits in me. So I really learned that there is nobody that come to this planet Earth that do not have something that God has deposited in them. So this really opened my eyes and is a mind blowing. I really enjoyed the training of today because you really opened my eyes that yes, there are so many things that I can do on my own, and there are so many things that there are so many potential that is in me. So that really that really give me makes me to start thinking and makes me to be looking at myself that what can I do? How can I influence my community, and how can I do something tangible so that the world will see. So that's what I really learned, sir.
Wow, thank you so very much. That's a great one. Really appreciate your participation and engagement in today's certificate, knowing yourself and paying attention to ourselves and what matters. Thank you so very much. Um, I think the last name I could see here is you, Mr. Klosayotan. I don't know if there's anyone, any other person that can add their voices to the call before we wrap it up. Today is 6 o'clock already, and we want to thank everyone that have joined on today's call. Please, everyone on YouTube, kindly drop your review and your submission of what you've been able to take home today. Today is Sabificate Revolution of the Global Clusters. and we're talking about paying attention. Paying attention is very important. President, you can go ahead, sir. I was holding on
All
for you,
right.
sir.
Sorry, the network was going on and off. So thank you. I think everybody has given their submission, and since everybody has given their submission, I want to draw the curtain here today by asking, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or upcoming professionals, technocrats or upcoming technocrats, entrepreneurs or upcoming entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power, accurate information, because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection. And because to whom we were connected to determines what we collect. The global cluster is not a spectator call, it's the real deal. It's the first nation building social media platform, a place where we mine and produce quality and accurate professionals, quality and accurate technocrats, and quality and accurate entrepreneurs. So we want to call on everyone to join us. You can go to the Play Store and download the global clusters. We want everybody listening to us to be intentional. If you find this page valuable, if you're a forward thinker, if you are somebody that wants to lead in this nation building, join the bandwagon immediately. Subscribe to all of our social media platform channel, the YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram, the TikTok, the X, and the LinkedIn. Subscribe and follow us on everything that we've been doing. Share the review meeting. Share this meeting with your friends and family. Let us have their own take too on the place of attention in Sabificate Revolution in nation building. You understand? So we're talking about us, that if we really want a desirable Federal Republic of Nigeria, we all need to pay attention to our nation, to pay attention, quality attention to our environment, because it's what will give us the result. Because once we pay attention to it, it will start giving us the right result that we all crave for. There's a combo package in our platform that is for clusterian is 61K one time lifetime, and for vendor that want to sell in the community is 81,000. Now, this message is to all that think that all about the global cluster is just to go there and do promote and earn. Some people are so comfortable in that space to think that everything that they need to do is just, let me earn 200 naira today, let me earn tomorrow, and that is all. No, you need to pay. This the message we're dishing out here. You need to pay quality and accurate attention to it. You're supposed to be a better person. You understand? Through the global clusters. You're supposed to advance. You're supposed to connect. You're supposed to involve through the global clusters. And that is what the global clusters should give to you. That is what the global clusters should give to you. It's not a spectator call, like I said. It's you getting involved fully. Yes, do you want to claim the 200 now? Fine. But we don't want everyone to be playing at a lower level. You need to play up. You need to scale up. If you are in the global cluster, if you are in financial crisis before, we expect you to move into instability. From instability, we expect you to move into, stability. From stability, we expect you to move into independent. And from independent, we expect you to move into freedom. And all of these stages have their own levels. So we want you to keep moving up. And the only thing that can make you move up, you understand, in life is you submitting yourself to the learning we have here. What we have here. You understand? If you have missed, if all the people that you know, some of you brought them, you understand, they don't come for meetings. The only thing they do is they just do promote and earn. Let them know that the global cluster is not just about promote and earn. As a matter of fact, the global cluster gives the best monetization, and you can be making money every day. Real money, even from membership recruitment. Anytime you recruit a member, you make money. real good money. So these are things you should pay attention to, because anytime there's nobody you will bring into the global cluster that they will not be grateful. You had Shay said, I'm forever grateful to the ambassador for bringing me here. Even there is Afolabi David, the AI tycoon, is always grateful to his elder sister in Minnesota that registered him into the global cluster. And it's not about, he has made even times 10 of that money from the group. More than that, which kind of times 10? What he has gotten from the global cluster, if it's quantified as money, it's maybe times 1,000 of the money he has used to register. Because it's not about the 200 naira, the value. It was the same person that they gave $3,500 camera. It was the person that is part of the team of, Solomon King's team in Nigeria here. So it's not, we are not talking about the little money. Form real cluster that look at real problem and solve them. That is what we're talking about. Look at Cluster and T now. He came in and they are trying to do something on media, print, and everything, and they're trying to say, who is who? We want to know you. What's your take about the global cluster and all of they are going to be creating a lot of attention. It's not about the mega money. It's about building something that will affect the community positively. Please tell these people that they should join the mantra. Every day, you must make sure you share what we're doing here with people around you. Whether they register with money or whether they join the movement online, make sure you take somebody and bring them. That means you're fixing the nation. When you fix the people, you're fixing the nation. So pay attention to the people around you. It's very, very important. Pay attention. We're talking about the place of attention now. Pay attention to the people around you. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, we're having two trainings. Let's talk about security with retired Colonel Michael Bengaoshi by 9:30. And in the evening, we're going to be talking about, by 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., we're going to be talking about the accurate knowledge and information revolution. You can't afford to miss it. Please endeavor to invite new people every day. That is how you will know that you are contributing to the building of this our father's land. When you transform a life, that life will go and transform another life will go and transform another life. That is what we're saying. So we're saying that all of us to come together and create our kind of clusters. Today I've spoken to a new person today. Every day I'm always looking at new person and I'm always talking to them. So let us all move on and let us all go forward from there. Thank you very much. God bless you. And have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Bye-bye.